Regent's Road, going right, Gloucester Street, receive.
It's late afternoon in Manchester. Police from X department are in hot pursuit of another stolen car.
Yeah, speed's now 60, 60 miles per hour. Yeah, we're going over the footpath, Coronation Street. Round the back of the estate now, stand by. Yeah, just cross the grass.
The four teenagers escaped in the stolen GTI after they'd been spotted trying to steal another car.
Brake lights, doing a left, St Joseph Drive. Yeah, the lost sides of this.
They're prepared to do anything to get away.
Yeah, got through bollards, back onto Burnett Gardens, receive. Yeah, they're accelerating away from us through the walkways. Yeah, running parallel with the park. Yeah, they've done a right, they're still level with the gardens. The parkway, they're out 70 yards in front of us. Yeah, they're going back over the bollards, stand by for the road name. Yeah, Jennings close, Jennings close. Going for abandon.
Get ready with your battle.
Yeah, we're on Tamworth Walk.
Get him.
Can't get out, mate, can't get out. Back
The
up.
GTI was recovered, but the four teenagers got away.
Shall I pull out a bit?
The determination of people to get away has led to ex-department drivers becoming some of the most skilled in Britain. They record every pursuit on their own video for evidence.
Right.
Steve Mann and his partner Paul Philbin are two of a 36-strong squad whose aim is to catch the previously uncatchable. Working undercover, they drive high-powered, unmarked cars and use a network of informants to catch the car criminals.
Jesus.
Well, it was such a smooth drive, mate.
The main objective is to catch the lads with the cars. But it's
At the end of the day, they're driving recklessly, they're going through red lights at 70, 80 mile an hour, they're going across footpaths. We want to be going home safe at the end of the night and in one piece.
Sometimes that hasn't been easy.
Where are we now? Devonshire Street. Whoa! ATS on the right. Vehicle crash. Ambulance, everything.
On this occasion, no one was seriously injured.
Yeah, free from the scene of this bump now.
1 hour into their shift, Paul spots a car being driven by someone who looks too young to drive.
You got a number?
658.
Steve checks to see if the car is listed as stolen.
2637, the vehicle check please on Alpha 658, Tango Lima Golf.
568 Tango Lima Golf, received.
He's well clocked us. I'm not going to pretend we're not following him.
He doesn't buy any petrol, but goes into the shop.
Not bought anything. Yeah.
Crossing Golf in red, registered November 83. 4 is a Brian Tyson. An address at Hollywell in
He's
Close.
off on his toes.
Not bought anything.
No.
Leave it to
Get a
you.
grip.
Yes, Roger, that's Nissan Cherry in silver.
We're off.
Have a
We're
word?
off.
Yeah.
53.
Out! 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 What? Is it your car, this?
Yeah, it's me, mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Both hands up, both hands up, on the wheel, both on the wheel.
Keep the door open.
Both on
Door
the
up.
wheel.
Okay. Keep him there. Keep him there. Okay. I'm a police officer. All right. You're under arrest on suspicion of theft of a motor vehicle. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention something now, which you'll later rely on in court. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Step out of the vehicle, please, and put your hands on the roof. Okay. What's your name?
Stuart.
Stuart what?
Oh, Stuart James Hall.
Left hand back.
Stick him back in here, pal, if you want.
Okay. All's comfortable?
He doesn't look old enough to drive it anyway. But his actions, as you saw for yourself, were very suspicious. Into the shop, didn't buy anything, straight back out again. He's not put petrol in, he's not tried this. As soon as he's seen us, he's trying to get going. So, we'll see what he's got to say.
Well, we'll go in and so we can verify that.
Your mate's locked up, though.
I'm sorry?
Your mate's locked up.
Okay, we'll get everything for you then. I don't want to engage any further.
Paul's not convinced that the teenager is telling the truth and decides to take him to the station while he investigates his story.
Okay, should I get him? Not been searched.
The car is not stolen, but does turn out to belong to a car thief who's in jail. Paul suspects other members of the gang are using the car for crime.
Registration is Alpha 18 Delta Alpha Kilo.
On the way back to the station, they decide to check a four-wheel drive Shogun.
So unless
A computer check reveals that the number plate does belong to a Shogun, but not this one.
Yes, Roger. We're just going to pull this now and have words with him.
The original Shogun carrying this number now has a personalised registration.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what he says.
Its old number has never been reissued.
It's a Cheris transfer that's been changed around a bit. He looks familiar, him. Hi, mate.
Hi, mate.
So you know...
Light.
Hey?
Is it the light?
Oh, is there something else you want to tell us? You know who we are, don't you?
I thought so. I've just seen that.
No, it's not your light. How long have you had it?
About 6 months.
Where'd you buy it from?
The auctions, it's outside auctions.
Did you buy it on this number?
On what?
On this number?
This number plate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just on our computer. It's showing us it should be on a different number. Do late, mate. Alpha Oscar, November Victor.
To try and find the Shogun's true identity, they examine the VIN plate, a metal tag carrying the car's vehicle identification number.
See, you're learning something now, aren't you?
Well, if I learned there, what does that mean?
Well, that's your VIN plate, isn't it? Your VIN tag for the car.
Yeah.
OK? Now, if my memory serves me right...
These numbers should reveal the car's correct history.
Yes, received. You stand by, I'll get back to you. It's an outstanding stolen from August 1994 from Merseyside.
Just got divorced?
Well, not long ago.
Well, you can afford this?
Because I got half the house.
Have you been in trouble with us before?
No, never, no.
It's an outstanding stolen from August 94 from Merseyside. How long have you had it?
About 5 months.
This is the one that's displayed on top. Expires obviously 12.95. First impressions on the window. Anybody walking past, it's in a plastic cover. Yep, it's tax end of December. No problem with it. The previous one, you can see, would appear to be a legitimate excise licence for that vehicle. The one that's displayed, if you look at it closely, is a laser copy. All the wording and the lettering is just slightly out of focus. And the stamp's not a true stamp, it's a copy stamp.
I appreciate what you're telling me now here on the street, but at the moment you're driving a stolen car, and as such, I'm going to tell you that you're under arrest on suspicion of theft of that, and I've got to caution you, all right? The caution, you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if, when questioned, you do not mention something you later rely on in court.
The car industry calculates that 1 in 3 cars has a hidden past.
It's okay.
The stolen Shogun has had its identity changed using a registration plate from an identical vehicle, the simplest form of a crime known as ringing.
2637 2140. 2637 2140.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that. I'm Police Constable 2637 man. The Vehicle Crime Unit based at Planto Police Station. Also present is another police officer who is...
PC 1163, Paul Philbin of the same unit.
John, you were stopped earlier on driving a Mitsubishi Shogun, long wheelbase, blue and silver. Is that your car?
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
5 months, approximately 5 months.
And whereabouts you buy it from?
Just outside the ADT auctions in Manchester. The man who sold it to me had seen me bidding for some cars, you know, long wheelbase Shoguns.
Did he approach you?
Yeah.
And was the car parked there?
Yeah.
Were you with anyone?
No.
You on your own?
Yeah.
How much was he asking?
Well, he started off at 14.
And you knocked him down to what, 12?
12.
It's quite a drop, that, £2 isn't it?
Been desperate, man. For the
Did he give you any service history with it?
No,
Any other books with it at all?
no,
Nothing else?
no.
I know it might seem stupid to say to you now, but what sort of comeback have you got on him?
Well, I thought that.
You thought that was him?
Yeah.
Did he show you any proof of who he was?
No,
No, that's all.
no.
What documentation did he give you?
That. Just that.
At the moment, you paid out £12 cash to a guy you don't know for a car, and he's giving you the keys and a document, and that's it, isn't it?
That's what I've always done, though, isn't it? And I've sold a car.
You're not being I mean, you're handing over a lot of money, aren't you? And the way that this has turned out, you've been stung for a lot of money, haven't you? You've been able to come back here and
Oh, if you don't come back as it's
you commit another offence, yeah. But before that, we'll probably be in touch with you.
John appears to have been conned, but still has to wait in the cells until the formalities are completed.
The guy's paid £12,000 cash for a car that's worth a lot more. He said he's bought it from outside the auction. You don't carry that sort of cash around, and you don't buy it outside an auction like that. So
The Shogun was returned to its owner. John Ryan lost all his money, but was never charged. Paul's been checking on the teenager they stopped earlier.
That could be him. This guy here, this is a little get that was in the Nissan Sunny at the petrol station. He's give the name of Stuart Hall. Doesn't look like him at all. Far too cooperative in interview. Held his hands up straight away. He said he'd never been in trouble before. The details he gave us showed that he'd not been in trouble before. But he knew the score with the custody office set up. The caution, he was nodding his head when he gave it him as if he'd heard it before. And just weren't happy. He was who he said he was. So he's been... now we've managed to verify who he is. He'll be charged with the offences he's committed, which he's wanted on warrant. He's disqualified from driving, and he's also charged with obstruct police for giving false details.
The team now target another four-wheel drive vehicle, which they think is involved in another ringing operation.
Roger, I'm currently at number 1, Boothtown. Can you arrange AAD recovery for me, please, for a suspect stolen? We've just had some information regarding a originally unregistered Vauxhall Frontera that's been stolen from Cheshire, 2,000 miles on the clock. It's on a false plate, registered.
The number plate belongs to an identical vehicle, recently totally written off in a crash. Now they want to discover why it's on a completely undamaged vehicle.
So, mate, watch the back.
Police!
Who?
Police officer. You just open the door and let us come in.
What's it regarding?
Sorry? It's regarding the vehicle on your right drive. There's a warrant there. Okay?
Yeah.
I'd like you to open the door and let us in, please, if you will. Is this your vehicle?
No, it's not mine.
It's not your vehicle. Can we just come in with you then?
Yeah.
Whose vehicle is it?
The man claims he doesn't own the car.
Yeah. Right.
He says it belongs to someone he knows.
Yeah. What we want to do is we're going to come in and we're going to have a look through your house in relation to any documentation regarding the vehicles and the keys. If the keys are in the house and you do have them, you might as well tell us now.
I've got the kids in bed there.
Well, that's why I don't want to have to go through the house and start looking through the house. I'm asking you now, if the keys are here...
Well, can I make a phone call, see if we can get hold of him?
Sorry?
Can I make a phone call, see if we can get hold of him?
Where's he likely to be now, then?
Well, this is what I'm
Are
going to
the
do.
keys here for that vehicle?
No, the key's not here for the vehicle.
Right, we're still going to have a look through, though.
He said he's...
Eventually, the keys are found in the house.
Oh, that's like a vector.
What? He's got a couple more things in the garden,
Let's set the out.
Steve and Paul have to find the evidence that it's a stolen vehicle.
I'll just try
Try that one on the back, yeah.
3581. Sorry, on that.
Oh, that's just the number, isn't it?
What, you be out on the town tonight?
I don't know, this is, I have no idea.
Well, the information is it's a stolen, this. So we're going to take it in for an exam.
The man claims he's only visiting his estranged wife, but locked in the garage, they find a car which he says is his.
You living here, aren't you?
Only come up to see me, your wife and kids.
The warranties, not for your premises, the warranties for this address.
Is the gun in the boot?
It turns out that the man is banned from owning firearms.
I must tell you now that you're under arrest on suspicion of theft, stroke, hold on, suspicion of theft, stroke handling of the vehicle. You do not have to say anything.
A detailed examination confirmed that the stolen Frontera had been comprehensively rung, its identity taken from a crashed one. As a result of the raid, 2 men have now been charged with stealing the £15,000 car.
Bill, do you want us to take it down then?
3 days later, the unit target another ringing operation.
Right, good morning, gentlemen. We're here this morning to execute a search warrant at garage premises. We've received information that
The team are briefed with details of the target and the address of the lock-up garage.
has been using a lock-up unit.
They know what he's stolen.
One of the vehicles is a dark blue metallic coloured Vauxhall Cavalier 1.8 injection. This vehicle is believed to have been stolen from the garage premises at Stockport overnight the 2nd and 3rd of January. Another vehicle is a Luton van which was believed to be on false plates.
The Luton van is in the street, but will the tip-off lead them to the stolen blue Cavalier and their target?
That's him.
As they expected, their target is inside. There is a crashed blue Cavalier in the corner, but it's not the one taken the night before. Hidden at the back, they find the stolen Cavalier. The process of ringing is well underway, and its identity is being changed using the serial numbers from the written-off car. The chassis number has been cut out, ready to have this plate from the crashed car welded in. Some identification numbers have already been swapped.
The chassis number on the window here, which you can see, which is etched on the window, actually relates to the damaged vehicle that's in the other part of the garage.
There's more evidence of the ringing operation in the office.
I've got the handbook set for the Vauxhall, the tax disc. That's the car that's been stolen last night. Although it's well stripped down, they can do it very quickly. You can turn them over in a couple of hours if you've got all the equipment and the manpower to do it. No trouble at all.
Stolen vans are a growing problem. On average, 4 are stolen each day in Manchester. Half are never recovered because their true identity is so well disguised.
That's a ministry plate for a Ford Transit van. That's the original chassis number that's been cut out the floor of the Transit van. Again, there's the VIN plate. So that's obviously come from a scrap vehicle or an accident damaged vehicle in the scrapyard. And that's the full ringing kit. You just nick an identical vehicle, weld that into it, put that on, destroy the other ones, and there you go. Too easy.
The target has been charged with handling the stolen Cavalier and the Luton van.
Like I say, it's a bit modified. Now, take your time.
Well, there's the Ian Skelly sticker.
Mark Chapman and Pauline Hill had their white Ford Escort stolen 6 months ago.
Just have a look round the car and see if that...
This blue Ford Escort was recovered from another ringing operation. The police want to know if it's their car.
I did that. This...
How did you do that?
Coming out at the post on the fence. I just caught it when I was coming out, didn't I?
I don't know, you just smashed it up. I didn't know you'd had all these crashes, to be honest with you.
As a benchmark, we normally ask for 10 unique features, pretty much around the car, the roof, the interior, the body, to sort of confirm that it's all one vehicle, not odds and sods.
That's it.
In here. You watch now. You see this clip here? Inside, actually fitted in the car.
Was it that side? I knew it was one of the sides.
It doesn't clip in proper. Watch it spring back. It needed realigning. It's supposed to hook it, and it doesn't. It does on that side.
Benchmark is 10. They've got 14, and it looks like they're trying to find some more as well. So it's good.
These marks here. This is the kids. You know,
when we took them to Blackpool.
When we took them to Blackpool, if you see these
see
like finger marks and all that, and the bits picked out. That was the kids when we took them to Blackpool.
This is this immaculate car,
isn't it? Yeah.
It was to us, you know. I mean, how many ordinary people do you see driving
working
one
class.
of them? You know what I mean? You don't see a lot, do you? You know, you've either got to have money, or you know, we just. It was on finance, you know.
We lost a fortune.
Hard work, so we lost like £3,500, which to us is a lot of money.
It is to anyone, yeah.
And you've still not got a car.
Yeah, it feels rough just round there, and that's where the P&O sticker was. So I went to front.
They lost the money because the insurance company paid out several £1,000s less than Mark and Pauline paid for the car. They will now have to negotiate to buy it back.
I'm only laughing because I feel like killing whoever took it. I really do. Oh well. Nice to see it again.
Steve has been called to join the rest of the team who've had another tip-off.
I got a phone call from Dave Wilkie that he's plotted up on a stolen Discovery in Bolton. With the boss behind, we're making our way up to give him some backup there. We won't know more until we actually get there, but apparently it's an L-registered stolen Discovery. Haslam Street's there.
Yeah, no then. High Street is a fairly main one.
Right.
Steve will wait out of sight of the stolen Land Rover, but to get to his position, he has to pass the suspect vehicle.
There it is.
Another of the team keeps watch on the car and the workshop behind. Hidden in a back street, Steve can only wait for the undercover observer to call the strike. For 3 hours, the 8-strong team wait out of sight. Finally, a man seen getting into the Land Rover.
Start moving, start moving. Exterior light of the vehicle is on.
Call it, Ian, if you want to strike. Ian, call it. Steve, Ian.
Driver's in the vehicle.
Okay.
2 miles, 1 passenger, 1 driver in the vehicle.
Yeah, strike, I'm there. Both hands up, both hands up, on the wheel, both on the wheel.
The team believe the stolen Discovery is just part of a major ringing operation.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, we just struck on a vehicle in Bolton.
Just so you know what's going on, believe this to be a stolen vehicle, all right? And as such, you're under arrest on suspicion of theft of it, okay? I'm going to caution you. You don't have to say anything, however, it may harm your defence. If one question you don't mention something later in court. Do you understand that? Caution. Do you understand why you're under arrest? You're quite happy?
Well, no, I'm not happy, but...
Well, obviously you're not happy, but you understand why you've been arrested?
Yeah.
Right. What's happened here? This officer here is going to deal with you. You were going back to a police station.
All right, mate.
The task now is to find if any of the cars in the garage are stolen.
BMW dealers. BMW ringer. This one's been barrelled. Yeah. That one's been barrelled.
They start to check the serial numbers with the police computer.
Next one is Delta 334, Kilo November Charlie.
Bingo. That's an outstanding song.
Yes, Roger, we've got that one. Which is that, Steve?
That's
5 of the 7 cars turn out to be stolen. Carl Mann and his friend Darren Dolger faced 27 charges of taking or handling stolen cars, including the four-wheel drive Discovery, but the case collapsed and did not reach the Crown Court.
The people that are taking the four-wheel drives are mainly the ringers, the people that do it for a living, taking the cars to order, or with a view to selling them on, whether it be in this country or abroad.
In the past, the vehicles have not always survived to be sent abroad. Paul and Steve are 3 hours late for the end of their shift.
It's a good job it's a Sunday night and being Kira's aren't open. My wife can't go and change the locks.
We missed the football tonight, haven't we? We've not even taped it.
I'm hoping.
You're hoping?
No, it's been taken care of, but...
By the icy reaction you got before? That's very doubtful.
Despite all their efforts, overnight another 10 cars will be stolen and given new identities.
Home safely.
Oh, yeah. See the car you drive, though.